Welcome back, watch fans, and today we are talking about grifters in the watch community, and specifically the Hungry Hippo. That's right, the Hungry Hippo. Unbelievable but true. We got lowlives and grifters who are out to steal your children's tuition money. You know, one of the biggest grifters in the community, just to clarify, is Juan and Kino. That's right, the Puerto Rican hubcap thief. Those two guys. It's actually one guy. We all know that there is no such thing as Kino. It's all Juan. That's the elderly gentleman, with the long white hair who looks like an elderly homosexual hairdresser from Beverly Hills. That's Juan. And Kino is his imaginary friend. But let me tell you something, my friends. One of the things that you need to watch out for right now is these grifters that are the Hungry Hippos, the Muppet Boiler Room channels that are pivoting into our corner of the universe, which is kind of the vintage, neo-vintage market, or I should say more vintage. For example, what am I referring to? I'm talking about the Patek Philippe Ellipse. I'm talking about watches like the Audemars Piguet Owl, the Royal Oak Owl, and other things like that. AP, Audemars Piguet 70s watches. A lot of these Buchiuacs, you know what a Buchiuac is? You don't know what a Buchiuac is? Well, you Google it. A lot of these Muppet Boiler Room channels are now pivoting to those markets. Why are they pivoting to those markets? Well, if you have been paying attention to this channel, which is the #1 watch market channel, we've been telling you that's where the market is going. We told you that a year ago. A year ago we told you that, and you ignored it, including the Bogan of Brisbane. We're talking about Archie Luxury. The Bogan of Brisbane, unbelievable but true. The Bogan of Brisbane. They all laughed, but you know who's having the last laugh? The smart collectors like you, who took our advice and pivoted to the market for vintage, neo-vintage. Patek Philippe Ellipse models and similar shaped cases of the 60s and 70s are up bigly and huge in the last 12 months. And your Rolex watches are dropping faster than Bill Clinton's pants in an Arkansas farmhouse. That's right. They're dropping faster than Juan and Kino's pants in a Man Country bathhouse. You know the Man Country bathhouse in Chicago? You don't know what that is? You Google it. That's where Barack Bathhouse Barry would hang out. Barack Hussein Obama Bathhouse Barry. That's one of his favorite places to go in Chicago. There's also a certain dog trainer that enjoys that place, or maybe did enjoy it. I don't know if they're no longer in business, but yeah, Juan and Kino, you got to watch out for those Hungry Hippos. Unbelievable but true. And you know what else is happening? you got that Buchiuac in Venezia. That's the grifter of Venice. Il Buchiuac di Venezia. Il Buchiuac di Venezia. You know what we're talking about? That's the man with the monkey eyebrows. That's the man with the monkey eyebrows. Il Cafon di Venezia. Il Buchiuac di Venezia. Il Stunà di Venezia. That's the man with the busted down canali coat that he wears, which don't have functioning buttonholes. That's right. You got to watch out, gentlemen, and I mean gentlemen. Watch out for these grifters that don't have functioning buttonholes and that have built-in pocket squares. This is not built in. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about a gentleman with size 7 Skechers shoes, who's allegedly a groomer. He's been allegedly grooming Watch Nicholas, Big Mech, Fake Baron Big Mech, or Big Meech. What's his name? What's that guy's name? Oh, Diego, or Soyego as they call him, as the kids call him, Soyego. And of course, Artem Pizdet. He's a twink groomer. That's right. You know what that is? You Google it. That's right. We can't talk about these things on this channel. They're too disgusting for this channel to even discuss. But you got these grifters out there, and that's what this video is about. We're here to alert you to the grifters. We're here to alert you to any gentlemen that wear size 7 Skechers. Any gentlemen wearing size 7 Skechers are, you know for sure those guys are passport-carrying citizens of Cuckistan, Chomostan, or Buchiuachistan. Okay, so again, guys, how do you know a grifter? Number one, they got non-functioning buttonholes or fake built-in pocket squares in their $29 jacket, or they wear size 7 Skechers shoes. Okay. Number two, they got imaginary friends named Kino. Number three is they're hungry hippos. And number four is they got a lot of tattoos. I don't trust these guys with tattoos. You know, look, you know what? If the only people who should be wearing tattoos are if you've been in the military, like the Marines, okay, Marines, Navy. All right, you're an ex-con. You did hard time. You got prison tattoos, or you're a member of the Yakuza. If you're not a member of the Yakuza, you're not a ex-con. Or you were, you know, in the Marines or the Navy, and not the Army. That's right, the Army, the Air Force, those are not real military. I'm talking about, like, you know, hardcore. Okay? Or you're a biker, meaning you're a member of a motorcycle club, like Hell's Angels, Pagans, things like that. If you're not any of those, you know, you should not be wearing tattoos. And we're talking about the Buchiuach. You got the fake, you know, you got that carny. You got that JJ Buchiuach, the JJ watch hanger. That's the carny who does the fake giveaways, fake contests, horse racing. I mean, that guy should be arrested by Letitia James, the beautiful black woman, a New York Attorney General, for running a numbers game. You know the numbers game? It's the mob used to do that. That's the fake lotteries. That's what JJ Buchiuach is doing. That guy's covered in fake tattoos, or I should say real tattoos, but they're like, you know, I mean, that guy was not in the military. He was not a Yakuza. He's not a friend of ours, you know what I mean? And he's definitely not in the military, not a member of a motorcycle gang. I mean, I think he rides a motorcycle, but he's not a member of any club that would have him as a member. Okay, that guy's a Buchiuach. You know who else is a Buchiuach? That Don Corleone. Well, actually, Don Corleone, he's got tattoos on his hands. This is a senior citizen. This guy's like 70 years old. This busted down valise, 500-pound busted down groomer, making sausages at home in Chicago. This guy is making sausages, Italian sausages. That Buchiuach is covered in tattoos. He's got tattoos on his hands. He was not in the military. He does ride a motorcycle, not in the motorcycle gang, but he did serve time. I understand he did serve a day in jail, or a few days in jail. He might have been locked up for an altercation, but he did not serve hard time. We know that, you know, maybe that thing with the tattoos is part of a thing to get into Man Country Bathhouse. I don't know. Something as creepy is going on over there, guys. This video, I know we meandered on a number of subjects and topics, but do yourself a big favor. Don't get scammed. Don't let these grifters, Muppet Boiler Room channels, don't let them flim-flam you and take your children's tuition money like Juan and Kino. Don't let them steal your hubcaps. Don't let Juan and Kino steal your hubcaps. All right? Make sure you join the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.